What is good, YouTube? This is Vortex46. I'm back with another video. Be sure to go follow me over on Twitter or X at Vortex46 for all of my picks for tonight's NBA action. We went 2-0, guys. We hit both lock picks, sweeping the two lock pick from the video from last night, taking the over on the Rockets game. The Rockets pretty much blew out, scoring 135 points to 114. That one cashed, and the Hornets game, that one went under. Yeah, it went under. I'm just glad the total was 219. It was 226 and a half. That one hit at 219 for the Hornets game, and that indeed did cash. And I'm just excited. 2-0. We're literally now 11-5 now, if I remember correctly, for the month of January. I will gladly take it. We're on the right track and hopeful to get another 2-0 sweep for tonight's two lock picks. So with that, guys, let's dive into our two lock picks and hopeful that we will go 2-0 or definitely 2-0, hopefully, for tonight's NBA games. Let's get it. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's dive into our two lock pick video for today. Look to take the spread and a under on total points. Gonna be looking to actually take the Indiana Pacers spread at 5.5. It's minus 105 over on ESPN Bet. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think I grabbed it over on give me one. So I grabbed it over on BetMGM minus 105. That's where I got it from. And yeah, I'm gonna look to take this spread simply because Indiana's been doing a little bit better over the last 10 games. 70% of they've been winning their spreads over the last 10 games 70% of the time. Last 5 games, 80%. Now, technically, Chicago's been covering their spread too the last 5 games as well. But I just kind of don't really trust Chicago right now. Just being honest, more so even in the head-to-head matchup. Yes, Chicago in the head-to-head matchup, they won 3 out of the last 5 as far as covering the spread, right? But I just got that feeling like Indiana's at home, things are going to kind of go and flow in a specific way for this team. I might end up once again looking to take Siakam on rebounds for a separate pick. We'll see about that. But I just kind of had that feeling that this is going to be what's going to happen, and that is Indiana winning by 6 points or more in this game at home, specifically against Chicago. So that's that pick there. And the other pick is going to be looking to take the under in my Oklahoma City Thunder. We are heading to Cleveland to push for another win, to keep the streak alive, to keep the streak strong at Cleveland. I'm going to look to take the under. It's minus 105 over on Caesars. I got this over on Caesars at minus 105. I believe that this 228 and a half is going to be a lock for the under because, mainly we've been hitting the mark at 80% when it's pertaining to these games. And more so, when we really look at Cleveland's home games, the last 5 games alone, just the home games alone. At home last game against Charlotte, they went under. You go a few games back in December, they didn't go. That score didn't go under, went over. But then the game prior to that, at home against Philly, it went over, and then Milwaukee prior to that over, and then at Washington, it went over. So that's really the main real reason as to why I took this pick for the under. Is simply because I feel like this is going to be a defensive spot here for both teams. Of course, I'm pushing for my Thunder to win this game automatically. Of course, I'm rooting for my team to continue the streak, to basically win the money line. cover the spread, all of that. But I just believe that because Cleveland's at home, they've covered the last 4 out of the last 5 games as far as keeping the total score under. And I believe that's going to be the case here against my Thunder. We're going to come in here. We're going to just play lockdown defense on both sides for both teams. And the score is going to be under, and more than likely still score over 100 points, probably more than likely for both teams, but not 229 points. So that's pretty much the 2 picks, guys. Indiana spread, the under on the Cavs versus my Thunder. So with that, leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 picks. What are your picks for tonight's NBA games tonight? Let's talk about some things, and I will hopefully talk to you all with my 2 lock pick video for tomorrow's games to come soon. Peace, guys.